Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more Let's Play Yoshi Story. Today we're going to be taking on Page 3, Summit, Level 2, the Tall Tower. I wonder what is on top of this tall tower. Well, that's for us to find out today. But before we begin this level, we have a little business to take care of with the White Shy Guy, so let's go ahead and do so. Blue Shy Guy? White Shy Guy, do your thing. Thank you. Alright. Dark Blue Yoshi, it's your time to shine once again. Let's go. Now for the Tall Tower, I actually remember this level fairly decently. Around the Tall Tower, we'll actually be traversing through this level through the springs. And obviously, the farther to the end of the spring of which you traverse, the higher height you'll be able to traverse. The higher height you'll be able to ascend to. To make good use of the springs, obviously you have to push and hold the A button in order to do so. Because if you don't, well, you're not going to really go anywhere, now are you? So, what can I talk about today? Well, I really don't remember for sure. I don't really know. This level, like I said, I do have some knowledge on it, and there's the first happy heart already. I'm going to grab it, if it's the last thing I do. There we go. I mentioned in the last video I was watching some episodes of Naruto. I talked about Naruto a little bit here, and I have recently been watching episodes of Naruto. I think I'm up to episode 80 something. I think it's like 89, almost 90. Almost up to level 8. Yeah. Almost up to episode 90. What's with those birds? Do they taste bitter? No, they just produce eggs. Okay. So I guess the higher we go up the tower, the more annoying it'll become. Because birds, they're fat, and they're not angry. And they don't want pigs. Speaking of Angry Birds, has anyone ever played that game? I have. Quite addicting. I guess you could say Minecraft is sort of the same thing in a sense of addiction, but me, I'm not really interested in Minecraft, really. Stupid bird, you make me look bad. Guess the small springs don't really help you that much, but hey. Oh, hello. How many happy hearts? Oh, just one. I keep calling them happy hearts. They're special hearts. Why can't I get that through my skull? So basically this level, the Tall Tower, it's basically just one big freaking ladder of sorts, full of springs and traps and just other things to make your life miserable. And birds that love to annoy you to death. Guess I can't necessarily go down there, which is a bad thing, because maybe I'm supposed. Come on, go. What's up here? Did I miss? Okay. I didn't. Phew. So, what else can I talk about besides the fact that I don't know very much about the level? I'll get back into the discussion about Naruto, actually. For what I've seen so far, it's really quite interesting. And also, here's something new. It's the leaf surfing mechanic. Leaves are flimsy, so watch your balance when you're surfing the breeze. Basically, to navigate your way through this section, you gotta do that. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Just obviously control your ascent and descent with obviously tilting the analog stick to the left. Watch your balance too. And you don't want to go too fast or anything like that, because if you do, let me tell you something, it's quite a pain in the butt to recover. Also, this minigame. Here we go. Oh shoot! Ugh. Well, there I go. I'm brilliant! I'm brilliantly killing Yoshis left and right. Seriously, can I catch a break? Ever? What to do, I don't know. What was I talking about before? I honestly don't remember. I mentioned previously, like, there is another method of recovering Yoshis, but it is a bit of an illegitimate method of doing so. And I'll go over this, like, right now, because I have nothing else to say other than, screw this tower! I hate you already, you stupid... I guess there's one more thing I kind of failed to mention about leaves. Don't go right. Don't hit right on the analog stick. Obviously, I learned that the hard way. Epic facepalm is needed, like, now? Alright, let's get back to this discussion about the illegitimate way of recovering Yoshis. To execute the second method of recovering Yoshis, what you have to do is relatively simple. Just push reset. Just reset the system and the game, and that's how you recover the Yoshis. All Yoshis that you've had up to that point. Everything will be restored as long as you don't proceed onward to the next page. If you're playing on the Virtual Console version, there is one additional step, and that additional step is just simply hit the home button and then hit reset. And then confirm it. And that's how you do it. It's actually pretty useful when you're on let's say you're having a very bad day, like me, and you pretty much are losing Yoshis left and right, and you pretty much have no chance of recovery whatsoever. Well, before your last Yoshi dies, you can actually execute this method of madness and just simply save yourself and redo the level all over again. It is a bit of a chore, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to save your own skin. What can I say? Screw you, Shy Guy. Screw you, Bubbles. One more fruit to go, and can finally get out of here. What's down here? Looks like death. And I do not want to meet Mr. Death anymore. Mr. Death is mean. I don't want death. I just want to simply exit with my skin intact. And also collect all the hearts, too, if I can. I mean, if I can't, then I can't. I mean, it's not gonna really bother me all that much. Until I begin my final playthrough when every heart counts. Screw you, Shy Guy. What am I doing trying to jump on him? Seriously, I could have just simply shot an egg out of space. What is that, a bat? That is one ugly bat. Whatever. Happy heart! Yes! I got it! Got the last one I need. Actually, Shy Guy, I need you now. Thank you! Thank you for providing me with the watermelon. I shall see you in my dreams. As well as this freak. Peekaboo! Who are you? Peekaboo, can't find me. Okay, here we go. Invisio. Beat this guy. You just shoot eggs at him. And obviously, he's not exactly the easiest person to find, and collecting eggs is also a pain in the freaking butt. Maybe he shows up when he gets close to you. Or when Yoshi growls. Oh, there we go. Huh. Him 3 times and that's it? Wow. At least he actually gave me a little bit of a run for my money, but hey, at least he's harder than Cloud and Candy, that's for sure. That was pretty intense, if I do say so myself, and it's only gonna get harder from here. Now with that out of the way, we can proceed onward to page 4, right after these messages. The Yoshi saw a tall tower. Maybe they could see a happy ending from there. After a tough climb, the Yoshis found Invisio waiting for them at the top. With a closer look, they beat the invisible ghost and saw a castle far away. The page turned and the Yoshis grew happier, and my death toll also gets larger, too. Is that the right word? No, it's higher. It gets higher. Okay, with that out of the way, we can now proceed onward to page 4, level 2, but we will be doing that next time, so this is Gerald Snivy with Let's Play Yoshi Story. I am losing my freaking mind every second we go through the second levels of each and every single place. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys next time for page 4, level 2, Jungle Puddle. Oh, dear God, please no. Unfortunately, gotta grin and bear. See you guys then.